What's up, everybody? This is Mami Wata. I'm back with a quick channeled message. It doesn't require any cards. I'm picking up on a feminine energy who is feeling kind of down because of how she may not have had all the resources she needed to send her kids back to school. She was able to make sure that they had, the things they needed, but they didn't get some of the things they wanted. Maybe certain types of sneakers, clothing, book bags, just like random, trinkets, material things that she did not have the extra money for, okay? And she's feeling, her kids have went off to school. They started school this week, but she's feeling, kind of down about that she didn't get to send them to school how she wanted them to, as far as aesthetics is concerned. The Holy Spirit wants you to know that aesthetics is not going to make or break the quality of your child's education, okay? You are going to make and break the quality of your child's education. And what I mean by this is your attentiveness to them, it tops any aesthetics that you can provide for them. Helping them with their homework, okay? Reading to them every night. Taking them to the free library, getting them a library card, letting them go check out books, teaching them how to educate themselves. This is going to put your child in a position that they will have all the money to buy all the aesthetics they could ever need or want in the future. This is what the Holy Spirit is saying, okay? The example that the Holy Spirit gave me, and I had forgot about this, was when I was in Fiji. Excuse me, y'all, because there's a message here. When I was in Fiji, I was studying comparative education. This was over a decade ago. And there we went and visited a school out in the trenches, out in the jungle, damn near. It just looked like the jungle to me. But these students, y'all, they were literally like on a built deck platform, sitting on the floor, on mats, looking at a rusted chalkboard that had the old school long white remnant paper that your teacher would write on, big that everybody could see and hang up on the wall. And this was in this decade. This was in the 2000s. This was 2006, I think. And they had no resources. These kids had no resources. Some of these kids didn't even have on shoes, okay? But these kids, they had a quote from Martin Luther King up on the board on one of those remnants of paper. They had the alphabet written out on, it was the effort, okay? You could see the effort of their teachers. You could see the willingness of these students to learn. They did not care that they didn't have on no shoes. They didn't care if they didn't have a book bag. They didn't care about what their lunchbox looked like. They didn't care how their hair looked. They were just so happy. Thank you, Holy Spirit, 333 on the phone, to have a school to go to and learn, people who were willing to teach them. And they were going to take advantage of every opportunity to learn, no matter what the aesthetics look like, okay? So don't worry about aesthetics, honey. Teach your children the value of an education. Teach them how to educate themselves. Teach them how to absorb any knowledge that anyone is trying to teach them so that they can get in a position where they can get all the aesthetics they want, okay? And they're going to appreciate you more as they get older for taking the time to do that, as opposed to just showering them with material things and not truly investing in their education, okay? So I'm going to close the message here. I hope this message helps someone. I do hope it provides you with the insight and guidance you may have been needing regarding your children and how you felt about sending them back to school. But just know that God says, do it this way. Do what I just said. 444 on the phone. And I promise you, they're going to have all the aesthetics they could ever want or need in the future. All right? But if it doesn't apply, y'all, please let it fly. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. And I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.